Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we are on the day number 19 of this class, and we are discussing on the incident management. Incident management is going to be little lengthy because it will cover a lot of topics from the admin as well. Okay, so we need to be see from the both perspective. Okay, like how the incident working and how the admin part like SLA, notification, priority lookups are working in this particular part. So it's a humble request. It's a day 18 Wednesday. Yes, day 18. Sorry, it's a Wednesday, right? Day 18. Okay. So humble request, at least not take the leave in the next 2-3 days because these are the interconnected topics. So yesterday we started with the survey. Yesterday we started with the incident management overview. We discussed about the stages or the life cycle, I can say. And now we're going to do in the deep dive of this incident management. So as I said that a user can raise incident from the two ways mainly. Mainly I'm saying, but there are the multiple ways as well. Number one, via end user portal with this concept. Sorry. This is the one way to raise incident. Second, if you call to a service desk agent, he will go there and raise an incident on your behalf. Okay, if you scroll down and click on the create new. And now we are going to be discuss about these parts mainly. Okay. Or the third way, incident can be raised via service operation workspace as well. That is a third way to raise the incident. Can go here, can click on the plus and click new incident. ServiceNow workspace is a new thing in this ServiceNow domain, but new doesn't mean that it's very new. It's little old. But the concept of service workspace is very different than the concept of the form level. This one. Fields, tables will be same, but the presentation, customization, enhancement, configuration is little different for workspace and the native view. ServiceNow say start using the workspace, that will be more good nowadays. Okay, because they're bringing a lot of things in this particular part. Okay, so this is the first form which open for a user if he or she has an ITL role. Okay, so we can say number is there, caller, that who is calling that I am facing this issue. Okay, category, in which category it is falling. It's a hardware issue, software issue, network issue, database issue. We can increase the choices as well. Then subcategory, under inquiry, what should be the subcategory? As per the best practice, category can be up to 7 to 10. Subcategory should be 5 to 8. Try to be go up to three levels, cat 1, cat 2, cat 3, but not beyond that. If you have more than 10 values in your category, better to go for the reference field instead of the choice or the drop down here. Then service offering and configuration item. As of now, just remember that these are the three terms because we have a separate topic for CMDB and CSTM. Service is something like I said, I'm providing training. This is service. Service offering, I'm providing training only for the UK, Europe, and India region. And prices are different, timings are different, availability are different, things are different. That is called the service offering. Configuration item means a component which help us to provide the services to the customer is called the configuration item, CI. Okay, it can be server, it can be database, it can be router, it can be network, IP. Anything can be there. Now this part say contact type. How a user is contacting me via chat, via email, via phone, via self-service, via virtual agent, via walk-in. What this mean? That Hema says, Atul, I'm inviting you for the birthday party of my son at my home. Did she just chat me with the WhatsApp or normal chat? Did she send me an email? She give me a phone call? Or she say, Atul, can you RSVP on this particular link? Or she sent some boot, or she come to my place and say and inviting me. This is important to know that how a customer is approaching you. So like if you see, let's say you are applying for any job. Okay. Generally they have a question. How you know about us? Someone refer you via newspaper, via magazine, via LinkedIn, via YouTube, via website, what the way you have done. So that we should know that how the customers are reaching out to us. So this. Then state. State means how the life cycle of this incident will progress. That is a state. So total 6 states, or I can say 7 states given by ServiceNow in the incident. New, in progress, on hold, resolved, closed, cancelled. Total this. Out of the box ServiceNow did not provide much validations. Means I can go from new to close, I can go new to close, cancel, I can go new to in progress, anywhere I can go. But some companies, some customer little bit customize it. No, you should go from new to in progress always. You can't close it immediately. Different reasons, different purpose. Reassignment count. If I am assigning it to Hema, but now Hema did not work, I'm assigning to Jogendra. Jogendra didn't work, I'm assigning to Hital. So how I know that how many times it has been reassigned? So there's a field available reassignment count. Now impact, urgency and priority. ये तीनों ना भाई बहन है. Impact, urgency and priority. Now I'll put a vignette here. What do you mean by the word impact? What do you mean by the word urgency? And by priority? What's your thought, guys? Tell me. Tell me what are your thoughts.
You meant to say impact or what?
What is the meaning of impact?
Impact means how much damage for the particular work is not done.
Example.
If I'm not able to practice, it is impacted my backlogs.
Achha. Then what is urgency?
I have to plan it and do my practice on regular practice. That is a
Then what is the priority?
priority is how much impact of the functionality. For example, if during this application, if anything to particular functionality is not working, it is impact to functionality.
Then you're
That is
mixing
impact of the entire
a lot of
steps.
things.
Huh?
You're mixing a lot of things. You're interchanging priority, urgency, and impact.
Okay.
Give me a very simple example.
See, priority in the sense, if the functionality is not able to proceed the next steps. For example, there is 10 steps to able to perform. The step 5 is failed. Step 6 you are not able to perform. That is the priority of the particular functionality.
No, I did not get it completely.
Okay. You are
Simple.
able to you are login the system, you are login the phone with your username password, and you are not able to make a call.
Okay.
It is not able to call because of some virus, whatever the reasons. It
Okay.
is hanging. That is a priority. That is a priority of the. Sorry. That is severity actually. It's not priority. Sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead. That is severity. This is a priority. Sorry, I was reversely.
Yes. So now you know that you are getting confused, right? With the
Yeah.
different words. One of our trainer, when I attended this training of ITIL, one of our trainer give example. Okay. And I think easier simple example he gave. Let's say unknown caller. Hema, Keetal, and Jogendra going to office. Okay. They have their iCards. They need to be swipe it at the door to enter in their respective workspaces or workplaces. Okay. Hema swipe did not work. Keetal swipe did not work. Jogendra swipe did not work. Okay. At the same time, the director or the CEO of that company came from the other location. Okay, policy is policy for everybody, right? So he tried to swipe. He tried to swipe it. Did not work. Now the person who is standing there as a gatekeeper or the reception, whose ID she will pick up first? Is Hema, Heetal, Jukendra, or the director or the CEO? Whose ID she will pick up first to get the fix this issue?
The CEO.
CEO. Why?
I mean, he or she is priority definitely than the other
Why priority?
three, given their title and responsibilities they have, the urgency they have in order to use their ID.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it means if CEO or director is not able to go inside the workspace or go inside the meeting room, there will be loss of impact on the company. Maybe reputation loss, maybe money loss, financial loss there. That is called the impact. Urgency because in next 30 seconds he has another meeting to fix it immediately. And the priority because impact and urgency is high, so it become priority automatically high. So we did not calculate never the priority. We only put impact and urgency and priority get auto calculated. So if I put 1, you can see it become 3. If I put 2, it become 2. Priority is the calculation of impact into urgency. There is a priority matrix. If you want to see, click here. See, this is the priority matrix. A standard ITL practice priority matrix is this. Very, very famous. So if you see, this is a read-only field, but still value are getting populated. How this thing populated? This is called the priority lookup. One of the topic which we are going to be covered. Priority lookup. Okay. So now understand that what is the meaning of impact and urgency and how the priority get calculated. Now, अगर हेमा का कार्ड नहीं चल रहा है, हेमा's card is not working, it's not that much priority. That is not impacting. Impact is 3. Urgency is 3. हाँ ठीक है, कोई नहीं. Normal यूजर है ना, एम्प्लॉय तो है कंपनी का, कुछ नहीं पड़ता इतना. So by this way, this thing has worked. Now assignment group and assign to whom you are assigning this particular incident group. We never ever assign an incident to a user immediately. We assign to their group. Like, let's say now Hema want to invite to my family for the celebration. Hema will not send message to everybody, to my wife separately, to me separately, to my kids separately. He will only invite me. That there is a family called Grover's family. I'm going to be invited. So this is a group I'm inviting. Under that, I'm reaching out to Atul and he will inform everybody in their house. This is what is called this assignment group. What is your homework for today? You have to be see that how these values are coming. These values, and these values are coming in the background. Okay. Now short description is that the little title of an incident. Description, the big length of an incident. What happened, why it's behaved, not why, complete detail of the incident. Okay. Now the next part is this. Related search. This is called the contextual search. Contextual search means if I type here any word and tab out, it will go and search the related articles for me. Jogendra, this is the benefit of the knowledge articles. You see practically where you want to, where you can see this is what the place. An agent can refer this. He can open it and say yes, this is help, and if you want to provide some feedback, he cannot provide feedback, and then this. But now the question comes, Atul, can we attach it with this particular party? Yes, we can attach this. Now let's say yesterday Hital asked me, so what is the difference between save and the submit? And I did not reply back. I said, please go and check. Or I can refer an article link to Hital. Okay, Hital, this is the link, go and check. So I can say, okay, this is the article, you can go and check. In this article, it is mentioned that what is save, what is submit, how it can be worked upon. Okay, so sometime as an agent, I did not respond or I did not tell user each and every step. I said, okay, boss, this is the article, you can go and refer it. Like click on the order. There is an option called attach as well. I'll show you the configuration of the contextual search. Then we can see that how these two buttons are appearing. Okay, if you click on attach, this article get attached in the additional this place, and email will go to the user that open this article and your work will be done. Now the three things: notes, related records, and resolution. Notes means notes are the two things majorly: work notes and additional comments. Work note says when you are typing, when you are writing anything only for your internal team purpose. Now let's say, same example, Hema invited me. Okay, who joined this as a guest, please? Is Pravalik or Nazam? Okay, let's say Hema invited me for the birthday party. She will not tell me that how she prepare for the food, how she order for the decoration, how she order for the cake. This discussion is for the internal family only. She discussed with his husband. Let's go to this bakery. They have a good cake. Let's go to this place. They have a good decoration, particular things. This is the right, a good vendor or the food provider who has a good food and all things will be there. This is the called the work notes. When you keep only for the internal purpose. When you want to communicate with the customer, and when I say customer means to the caller who is calling for this incident, then you can use this part. So if you write anything here, an email will be go to the customer or the caller of this incident, and he will able to react on that particular part. Okay. Now watch list. Sometimes what happen that if you are working in a company, okay, you need to keep your boss or manager always in CC, even though he has no relation to be know that what's going on this record or what you are doing, but still he want to be get always informed. So this is what the watch list do. If you add any user here, they are getting the mails, only the emails when this incident will be get updated. When this incident will get updated, he or she will getting the email for the same. So now what I will do, I'm going to create an incident. Let's say Ethel, category this.
Atul, you just explain the fields in instant form, right?
Sorry, which one?
You just explain the fields in the instant form, right?
Yes. And also these are not the limited fields. If you go to incident table, you will see few more fields there. Resolved, resolved by, resolved at, not resolved at, resolved time, resolved by, then few more. It's like 30-40 fields are there on the incident table. So what is your homework now today? Go to instance, open incident and go to open and bring the okay, and we already have a lot of this. Yes, bring the all these fields in this slush bucket right side and see scroll and see the record like this, like this, so that you know that what field containing what value. By seeing the value, you are going to be get the you are going to be know that what this particular record is providing you the information. Okay, we missed out two section here. This is what and come the related records. Yesterday I say a incident can be caused by a change, incident can be fixed by a change, and incident can be linked to a problem record, and incident can be linked to a incident as well. All these things captured here. Parent incident means maybe this is a child incident, there's another parent incident is going on. Like marriage is a big function, but you are inviting few guests only for the mehndi, few guests only for the ring ceremony, and few guests only for the barat. This is called the child incidents. So you can search it like this, INC, like this. Do you want to add any problem record? You can add it. Any change request to fix this incident, if you're raising a change, is called RFC. If this incident has been caused by any other change, then it's called caused by change. Okay, then it is called caused by change. Both are referring to the incident, sorry, are referring to the change table. Right click and see the dictionary, that how it is becoming, from where it is becoming, what condition it is be showing. See, change request. These fields make a relationship with the incident. So I'm removing this part because we have to do a little bit other work on these the same things. Coming types, resolution information. This is the another way to create a knowledge article. If I mark this box as a tick, then once this incident will be get resolved, a draft knowledge article will be get created. And then knowledge manager can go and see that to whom this particular incident need to be assigned. Clear यहाँ तक? Doubt? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Only one person gets it clear. Good. Chalo, let's move to the next one now. Okay. Then resolution code. In which particular section I'm closing this? It's a duplicate, it's a non-error, it's a resolution provided, it's a workaround, it's a user error. What section I'm closing it? Maybe for you, Hema and Jogendra, if you're working as a consultant, this section play a very vital role for the process improvement. I see in the last 6 months, maximum issues was resolved under the user error. What this mean? It means my users are not well trained on the tool or the platform they're using it. And for everything and anything they're raising incident. Can I get trained? Can I get knowledge articles? These fields help you to understand the data. Resolved by the person who resolved it. It will be auto-populated once you move the incident from the to the resolved state. Resolved at what time it gets resolved. And any resolution code. Sorry, as resolution notes. In the short, this is called the RES code and it's called the RES node. Resolution code and resolution nodes. This is filled by an agent. Same fields available in the here as well. But little bit things are changed, like look and feel has been changed. But the fields are available here as well. Now what I will do, I'll submit this. Okay. Okay. I tab out. I'll just copy this. Okay. And now I click on the save. Now the thing is that if you want to add or you want to show any you want to show any field on the form level, what you can do, as you already discussed, you can go here, configure, use form layout or form design as per your requirement. Up to you that what you want to do, what you want to bring it. Like I was doing little exercise, so I bring reassignment count on the form level. If you think you need something more, you can bring it. That's fine, not an issue. Okay. Now, incident can be raised. Even though we already covered, let's have a quick part on this part. Incident can be raised, number one, via portal. This way. Second part, via application, incident application or the workspace. Yeah. Third one, via support chat. Like I can go here, I can talk to this support chat and it will help you to raise the incident. But to do this part, we have to do little configuration in the background. Okay. Then there's another concept is called the inbound email. What this means? That if I send a email to ServiceNow ID, ServiceNow address, a incident will be get created automatically. This concept is called the inbound email action. This is again we are going to be discussed in the deep. Okay. Then I can say via help of the integrations. Like I want to bring it from the third party tool, maybe from Jira, Jira, or I can say SAP, SuccessFactors, any tool if I want to integrate, I can integrate with the service now, and I'm bringing the record or incident from the third-party tool to the service now. Okay, these are the 4 or 5 ways that incident get created. Now, did you notice one thing? When I click on the save, assign to get auto-populated. See, I did not mention assign to, right? How this get auto-populated? This concept is called auto assignment. Or you can say this concept is called the assignment lookup. Due to some parameters, this get populated. And this is again, we are going to be discussed in depth. That is when I said that during this incident management, many of the admin things were getting completing. And that is a say that is I'm doing. Don't take a leave because these are the interconnected topics with each other. Okay, now let's say this part has been done. One section has been done on these things. Now, if you scroll down, you can see SLA get attached. SLA get attached. Question come, how this SLA get attached? Where it has been written, where it has been said, where it has been told. It is important to be understand. That is the first part. So this we will discuss. Now, if I come on the top again, maybe you are thinking, Atul, everything we are going to discuss. So when you will discuss, we will discuss. Now, if you see this form, because there's a few things still pending on this form level. On the top, you can see, right? If I click on this, this is called the context menu. If I click on this, you can see few options. Copy incident, create incident task, create outage, create problem, create request, create child incident, create normal change, standard change, emergency change, promote, propose, refresh. These are called the UI actions. And now we are going to be discuss these UI action little bit. Okay. Number one, I want to copy this incident. I want to copy this incident. Two options. I can use insert and stay. But if I use insert and stay, I'm not getting any relationship. Let's say I click on this insert and stay. It's become 38. Now, if you scroll down, can you tell me that from which incident this get copied? There's no way to tell. Right? There's no way to tell. Now, if you click on this and say copy incident, अतुल फर्क क्या पड़ा? Number one, only few fields get copied. Caller did not get copied, category get copied, subcategory got copied, short description get copied. Plus, if you scroll down and go to the notes section, you can see this incident is created from the number 38. And now if I click on the save, caller, let me put. No, your account is not there. Okay, Hima, okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, and click on the save. Once you click on the save, let's scroll down. Okay. So this get come in the activity log that this incident has been created from this part. Now the question come, why I show you this thing? Okay. Now the question come, why I show you this thing? Or we need to be see that Atul, कहीं तो लिखा होगा ना that only these fields get copied. When we click on these copy incident, only these two get copied. How and where? To understand this part, let's come back here and open the incident properties. This. And here, if we scroll down, see, copy incident and create the child incident properties. Number one, do you want to enable this feature? If you say yes, only then it will appear in the right click, means this part. Create child incident feature, yes. Copy incident and child, both are the two different things. So now this, if I put create child incident, now see what happened. Still few things copied. Let me put the name. Jugendra, your name ID is not there, kya? Let's go to Nazar.
I'm using my instant, not every instant.
Okay, good. Okay, and when you save this, because you're creating as a child, you're not copying it, so there's a no work notes is there. There's no work notes is there, but you have a question. Atul, if this is the case, then why we're doing the creating a child incident and how we can identify? Go to related records and see this get copied here. It means this is a child incident and the previous one 38 number is a parent incident. Sorry, 39 is a parent incident. Let me open another window. And how these fields get copied, that is the important point for us. So come to the incident property. And here it is mentioned clearly. List of attributes that will copied from the originating incident. Means if you're using the copy incident, only these fields get copied. If you want, you can remove it. If you want, you can edit more. But only these will get copied. Then related list that will get copied from the originating incident. This thing. When we copy this 39, we copy from 38, right? If you go to notes. If the 38 number has anything, so now you can see the child incident. Dekha? 39 showing that this is my child incident. 40. 40 saying this is my parent. The only fundamental thing is that you cannot have more than one parent. So if you put any other incident here, then it will be removed from here as well. क्योंकि parent एक ही होगा. Multiple parents नहीं हो सकते इसमें. ठीक है. You can create different incident under an incident, but those are child is not required. मतलब concept थोड़ा सा different है यहाँ पर. If I'm talking about the child incidents, then only one parent. But if you're talking about the incident and the incident relationship, then it can be M to M. वो होता ना जब let's say police is putting a case on someone, the bigger thing is that this guy did a robbery, but under the charge sheet they put they steal, they hit, they try to kill, they try to murder, they try to do XYZ. So multiple charge sheets are there. Those can be a related one, but not a child one. Child तो एक है, he robber and he killed someone in between. वो हो सकता है, but if you're putting multiple things, then these are not necessarily that these are child incidents. So this can be the incident and the incident relationship. Okay. Now this property help us to understand. So if anything is in your related list under these sections, it will get copied, sorry, to the this part, and only it applicable only for these related lists, not for every other related list. Not every other related list. List of attribute for affected CI that will be copied in the originating one. So what you can do now, you can do this thing. Once you create an incident, please try to put service like BlackBerry, service offering, like put double asterisk. There's nothing here. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let's do like this. Let's say email, no service offering. Okay, let's put all then. Okay, let's say this only email, and in the CI you can put anything like this. When you creating the incident and click on the save. Now nothing will be work because already parent child relationship बन चुका है. अब नहीं कुछ होगा. जो होना था वो पहले हो गया. Okay, so this property is there to play that role. Then what about the impacted services? What about the list of service offering, list of attributes कि भाई under this particular or under this particular, I'm talking about this one, under this particular related list, if anything there, what you want to copy it to the child one, you can say here. So this particular section has a two information about the child and the copy, and this is your homework. Create an incident, create a child incident, and create a copy and do the copy incident as well, and see what fields are getting copied. Try to fill all the things like this they mention, all the attributes like this, and then try to copy it and see is get copied everything or not as per the given things. Clear? One more thing. Hema is inviting me for the birthday party. It means Hema is inviting my family as well. Right? Or when people start mentioning with family. There's a very trend in sometime back in India. Two type of cards has been written. One is only single name. One is with family. Single name means I'm inviting only one person from your family. With family means I'm inviting everybody from your family. Your wife, your kids, your parents as well. Okay, so it says if any user reopen the parent incident, the child also get reopened. This concept we will do as a practical. Reopen, on hold, how these things work in the child incident. What are the things get copied from parent to child if I'm working on the parent incident? ठीक है, क्लियर हुआ यहाँ तक कुछ?
Yeah, Atul, one clarification here.
Yes,
What are
please.
the fields you showed? Is there any customized field here? Can we do the kind of customization here? Fields?
What customization you want to do?
I want to add the extra field.
What extra field?
So any field.
Then tell
Yes.
me. See, sometime what happen? We have to be think any field. I'm a pure consultant, pure process guy. My first question, tell me that what field you want to add, what value it bring for you, why you need that field on the form level.
Okay.
To do your exercise, to do your hands-on, definitely yes, you can do. You can add n number of fields. But if you're talking from the customer perspective, this is a pure customization. Adding a field is a customization. You have to be think, are you going to be use this field up to a level, or can I replace this field, or can I reuse, or can I use some other field instead of this? Then you can say yes, I need it or not. Let's say you say, Atul, I want your daughter or your son says, Papa, let's have another room in the house. Will you say yes? Okay, let's go and start. Right? You will ask question why you need it. What is the reason? Who will live there? You estimate the cost. You estimate the efforts. And once you are agree 100% on that part, then you go and say yes, let's have a new room in the house. Why? Because it required money. It required efforts. Same thing applicable here. You know that your kids are growing and they need a separate room to be stay now. I went to one of my friend's house in here in Sheffield. Okay. So the first time when I go, they are saying, okay, let's have a round of their house. Very, very close friend to us. They have 5 rooms. Total 5 rooms, living room, and 4 people, 4 different rooms they have. This is what they say, because they say that our kids are growing now. They need a separate room. They need to be study, maybe sometimes from midnight, sometime in the day timing, sometime in the odd timings. And both boys and girls are there, and always, and nowadays we also prefer that let's give a privacy to everybody. So you have to be think about that part. Otherwise, you can go and create any field, no issue. खर्चा हो गया, पैसे हो गए, then you are saying, oh my god, I did a wrong thing. There's nothing you can do. Right? So you can do, but you have to be think that what actually you want to be do here. Clear?
Yeah.
Good. Now I'm thinking to start. Chalo, let's start with this part. So this is the one part that a user can create a incident. Let me give you another homework. You guys need to be create a 2-3 incident from the ServiceNow workspace as well. Try to be do little R&D on this part. How it's be working, where it's be there. Have a look, no problem. Fill this and you will get in a good stuff to be know. Try with the workspace. Now, if I come back here and let's say I want to raise an incident. Get help. This. Even though I want to be discuss this topic at the time of the request management, but that will be late. Otherwise, I have to skip this topic. This concept, this particular thing, it is a catalog item, but In our technical words, we call this as a record producer. Okay, I'm again saying the same thing, that we are building the dots. And sooner we are going to be connect the dots as well. So this is the another dot I'm opening for your references. Being an end user, I can raise an incident from the service portal. I can put urgency as a medium. Because why I'm not giving option to the customer to raise a priority? Because for the customer, everything is a P1. That is why I'm asking urgency. ये बताओ कितनी जल्दी चाहिए? So that I can see that what's your criteria or what's the way I can help you on that particular part. Okay. LNG. Okay. I'm an end user. Just see that how this record producer working. Don't think Atul kahan ye text kahan se aa raha hai. That we will discuss in the request management, because that is a part of the request management. Okay. Let's say I'm a user, I'm going here. So I'm showing this like this. See. Articles. Maybe user say I want to discuss it. Okay, this article. Is it helpful for me? No, no helpful for me. Okay, nahin, leave it. Kaam ka nahi hai. Okay. SN trainee Java. Let's see, is this a good one for me? This is a good one for me. Mark as a helpful. And submit. Even though mark helpful, but still why I'm raising incident, that's another question. Now my incident get created. Here, number 41. Come here, go and search. Now the question comes that when this user raises this incident from the portal, he only provides me two things. One is urgency. Second is description. But when I open this incident in the native view, I can see a lot of things. I can see category as well. I can see color as well. I can see description as well. I can see priority as well. I can see urgency as well. I can see contact type as well. How, where these things has been written. See, I told you, right? ServiceNow, in ServiceNow, everything is configured. कहीं ना कहीं से कुछ ना कुछ तो आ ही रहा है. That is a different thing, that we know that how to or where it has been written, or it is something we can make a change or not, but practically कुछ ना कुछ तो है पीछे. And it's all configuration. So we will see that how these things get populated. मुद्दा तो वही है अपना. अपन techno functions का तो statement, the problem statement is this, we need to understand that how these fields are getting populated. Now let's come back here. Oh my God. The record producer. And click on this record producer. What record producer we use? We use create incident. Come here and search for the incident. Incident. Create incident. Okay. Now, if you open this create incident, you can see few informations. Record producers are the one which create a one record at a given point of time. Are the one which create this thing, record at a given point of time. They are different than the request or catalog. or REQ or RITM. Okay, so we can see the information coming on the page is coming from this part. Yeah, let me go here, and if I click back again, get help. This is coming from here. Okay. Clearly, if you write anything, you can see all these things are coming from here. Now the question still remain, Atul, जो value डाला user ने वो कहाँ से आया? And here the code has been mentioned. Now the question come, and which I want to be highlighted very clearly to you guys. If you are planning to go in the development, then please start learning JavaScript. There is a very beautiful playlist available on the YouTube, Learn JavaScript by Chuck Tomasi. I heard a lot of very good feedback on that particular part. A beautiful web series, I'm saying, a playlist. Start watching that playlist and clear your doubts on the JavaScript. Ethel, specifically for you. Start.
So can you type that in the chat box?
I'll put it there. Just on the Google, just put, not Google, YouTube, JavaScript. And another series started now, JavaScript. It's not JavaScript, it's an advanced JavaScript by Earl. His name is Earl Deque, something spelling is there. Maybe I'm not good in spelling. Something is this, Deque, something is there. First, complete this web series, this playlist, and then start this one. This is very advanced, very advanced, and this is a good one for the everybody. Okay. So now we need to see that this is the place where the background mapping has been done. The background mapping has been done. If you scroll down a little bit, yeah. But they have something like this. Let me see. Script. The category. Or what? They're using this utility. This part. So in this part, they're setting up the things like this. Current dot contact type is self-service. You can see self-service, right? From here it is becoming. Then current dot caller ID is caller. The person who is raising the incident should become in the caller field. This is system admin. Then it's gone here. Okay. And then they're using this. The comments which they mention, they say up to 80 words. If it is more than 80 words, first 80 words should go here. And complete words should be go here. So if you're raising an incident, it's more than 80 words here. Like this. So only first 80 words will be coming here. This is what they say. String length 80, put in the short description, but I want everything should be put in the description. So they put everything in the description. Because you can't go more than 80 characters in the short description. Okay, that is the one thing. Now the only thing is pending that Atul, how this category and how this priority get decided. These things can be coming from the scripting as well. Maybe a client script they have mentioned, or they have mentioned some business rule. They are setting up these values, which they are not using here, or they have this utility available, link record producer to incident. Some background code is there. Okay, but this is the way that a record get created in service now if it is coming from the record producer or the service portal. Rest process will be same now. If you copy it, if you update it, a user will get a update here as well. If you move to the in progress, user will see, okay, my incident is in progress. If you move to the on hold, user will see it is on hold. So multiple things are there, which we are going to be covered once we are moving our incident to the next states. Clear till this point, everybody? Doubt, question, clarification? No doubt, no question. Come on. Good. So now your homework, which I already say, create incident, see the incident table, copy incident, child incidents, and then see how the properties are working together. Okay, and tomorrow we are going to be start this section, SLA. That how this SLA get triggered and how this SLA get attached on this particular part. Very important topic. It will take 2 days to complete this topic, SLA. Okay. Chaliye, let me stop the recording here.